What's going on, Jeromes? So it is the off season, and some place that has been cranking out great off season work and content is the 33rd team. Love Mike Tannenbaum's project, former executives, coaches, players, all that stuff, insider information. But one of the things that have been making the rounds on social media is they put out a list of every team's last 4,000-yard passer and last quarterback to throw for 30-plus touchdowns, which it's kind of funny. It's kind of hilarious. So you look for the Vikings. Obviously, it's Kirk Cousins. Kirk threw for 45, 47 in 2022. Yes, aided by the 17th game, but also he didn't play that much in the 17th game. And Kirk has thrown for 4,000-plus yards for the 5 seasons that he's been here, minus 2019, where he threw for 3,603 yards, which is kind of weird because Stefanski got a head coaching job out of it. I don't know, man. But again, one of the quirks is that Kirk is the last one for the Vikings. Also, he's the last one for Washington going back to 2017, the final year before he signed with the Vikings at free agency. And you look at the gong show that's been Washington quarterback since then, you sort of understand. You tell me Carson Wentz didn't throw for 4K? Kind of crazy, man. Also, the fact that Kirk Cousins is the only one who doubles up, just like Tom Brady. Brady was the last one for the Patriots, last one for the Bucks, obviously, and it's kind of hilarious. But some other things that stand out for on this list is that the Bears have never had a 4,000-yard passer, which in today's modern NFL, it's not hard. Also, I mean, Jay Cutler had Mike Martz as his OC at one point, so you'd think that they would have racked up and stacked up 4,000 yards, but it's kind of funny. The Browns, they haven't had one since Brian Sipe. What was that, 1980? Brian Sipe was good back in the day, man, but then John Elway just continually stole his thunder. Jared Goff with the Lions, sure. Aaron. Deshaun, Phillip Rivers. Now, you thought that maybe Peyton would have double dipped on this, but also the Colts had Andrew Luck in those intervening years. But also Phillip Rivers, like the leftovers of Phillip Rivers in his one season threw for 4K. It's kind of hilarious, man. Let's see here. Mahomes, Derek Carr, Stafford. Yeah, you would have thought that Stafford would have went back-to-back, except Goof put up a ton of yards last season. Tannehill on the Dolphins, but not Tannehill with the Tennessee Titans, which, I mean, they still claim Houston Oilers history, so Warren Moon. I mean, remember Warren Moon was a Vikings quarterback for like 3 years? Like, Chris Carter had back-to-back 122 catch seasons. Kind of crazy, man. And then, I mean, the Jets, and the Jets, going back to Joe Namath, 1967. What's even crazier is that, given the era that Joe Namath threw for 4,000 yards on those bad knees, thrown to like Don Maynard and stuff, man. Jeff Garcia with the Niners, which is also kind of interesting. Carson Wentz made the list. He made the list with the Eagles from back in the day. It's kind of funny. It is really funny. What's even more hilarious is the 30-plus touchdown passer list. So Kirk, obviously, with the Vikings, Kirk threw for 30 touchdowns. Yeah, 35 in 2020, 33 in 2021. As well as, he threw for 29 last year. So, Kirk's been racking up and stacking up the stats. And again, people may not like it, but statistically, Kirk is one of the greatest Vikings quarterbacks of all time. And when it's all said and done with him in purple, he should be regarded as one of the franchise's best quarterbacks. It is what it is. But, again, the Bears hilariously never had a 30-plus touchdown passer, which, speaks to the culture, speaks to how they've had just a complete clown show of quarterbacks throughout the years. And you would think that maybe Kirk would have double dipped for Vikings and Washington, but no. They had to go back to Sonny Jurgensen. What was that, 1967? When you have to have a black and white photo, that's a bad sign, bro. That's not good. Brian Sipe back up there for the Browns. Again, Brian Sipe was a bad boy. He was a dude back in the day, man. Andrew Luck making that list. Ooh, Blake Bortles. Oh, I love it. Blake Bortles, 2015. Bortles, 30 touchdowns. It's fantastic. It's good times, man. But, Fitztragic for the Jets. Jeff Garcia making another appearance for the Niners. That's really, really funny, man. But looking through some of the Vikings' recent history, so, I mean, Kirk has 3 out of the 5 top passing seasons in Vikings franchise history. Dante's up there at 1 with his co-MVP season, 47-17. 39 touchdowns, getting your roll on, baby. But also, the Vikings went 8-8 that season, which is rough. I mean, how can you have an MVP caliber quarterback and then it just, no. It speaks to how the rest of the team was. Again, Warren Moon back in the day just put up crazy yards for the Vikings, but again, on middling teams. Kirk Cousins checks in again. Yeah, so Kirk has been all over the place in terms of top passing seasons. And yes, part of it is era, but also part of it is Kirk. He's getting the damn thing done. And again, people may not like it. For touchdowns, he does have 4 out of the top 10 seasons. All 5 of his seasons have been in the top 11 in terms of touchdowns. So again, people may not like it, but this is what peak quarterback efficiency looks like in purple. That's right. And he's only going to get better in year 2 with Kevin O'Connell. He's got Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver 1 in the league. He's got TJ Hawkinson, the tight end 2 in the league. He's got Jordan Addison, who's going to be wide receiver 1 amongst rookie receivers. So it's looking good, man. It's looking good. But your thoughts are thoughts. Kirk Cousins getting it done wherever he goes. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.